Unlock the power of wealth transformation with Charlie Munger's insight on why your first $100,000 is a life changer.
Came from changing our ways and getting into the better businesses. And it isn't that we were so good at doing things that were difficult. We were good at avoiding things that were difficult.
Welcome back to our channel, where we explore the world of investing and financial wisdom. Today, we're diving deep into the life-changing advice from the legendary investor, Charlie Munger, the man who, with his wisdom, helped me grow my investment portfolio to nearly $500,000 by the age of 24. In this video, we're going to discuss why getting your first $100,000 saved and invested can transform your life. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. Charlie Munger's wealth-building wisdom. We often come across inspirational quotes from successful people, but not all of them are practical or actionable. However, Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's partner, has a unique way with words that makes his advice stand out. In one of the legendary Berkshire Hathaway shareholders meetings in the 1990s, Munger was asked for his best advice on creating wealth. He responded with a quote that would become famous in the finance world. "The first $100,000 is but you've got to do it."
The hard part of the process for most people is the first $100,000. Getting together $100,000 is a long struggle for most people. And I would argue that the people who get there relatively quickly are helped if they're passionate about being rational, very eager and opportunistic, and underspend their income. I think those three factors are very helpful.
Munger's wisdom goes beyond mere financial advice. It's a mindset shift. He encourages us to prioritize this critical milestone in our financial journey because it serves as the launchpad for exponential growth. The magic of compound interest, as Munger elucidates, begins to work in your favor once you cross this threshold. This wealth-building principle, derived from one of the world's greatest investors, is a reminder that financial success is attainable. It reinforces the importance of discipline, persistence, and long-term thinking. By understanding and applying Munger's insights, you can set your financial goals in motion, change your relationship with money, and pave the way for a brighter financial future. The magic of compound interest. Now, let's delve into one of the most enchanting aspects of wealth building: the magic of compound interest. This concept, inspired by the wisdom of Charlie Munger, has the power to revolutionize your financial life. Compound interest can be best described as a snowball rolling down a hill. Imagine starting with a small snowball at the hill's summit, and as it descends, it gathers more and more snow, growing larger and larger. Similarly, when you reach your first $100,000 and start investing, compound interest begins to work its magic, exponentially growing your wealth. To grasp the enormity of this concept, let's consider an example inspired by Munger's teachings. John and Steve, both starting with a $65,000 salary, represent two different approaches to wealth building. John heeded Munger's advice, hitting the $100,000 milestone at 25 and never contributing another dollar. By the time he reaches 70, John's investment account balloons to an astonishing $7.3 million. Now let's take a look at Steve, who didn't prioritize reaching that initial $100,000 quickly and hit it at the age of 35. Despite making significant money later in life, Steve's account only reaches $2.8 million at 70. The key takeaway here is that the first $100,000 is the hardest to accumulate, but it acts as the catalyst for exponential wealth growth. Once you've reached this milestone, compound interest becomes a powerful ally, working diligently on your behalf. This wealth-building snowball effect occurs without the need for substantial additional contributions. Understanding the magic of compound interest transforms the way you view money. It underscores the importance of setting your sights on that initial $100,000, as it initiates a wealth-building journey that becomes increasingly effortless over time.
It's amazing how if you just get up every morning and keep plugging and have some discipline and keep learning, and it's amazing how it works out okay. And I don't think it's wise to have an ambition to be president of the United States or a billionaire or something like that, because the odds are too much against you. Much better to aim low. I did not intend to get rich. I wanted to get independent. I just over.
Compound interest is the financial force that empowers you to create the life you desire and secures your financial future. Maximizing income and selling your time. In the pursuit of financial success, Charlie Munger's wisdom emphasizes the crucial role of maximizing your income and selling your time back to yourself. This principle is a cornerstone of effective wealth building, and it's a concept we'll explore in depth. The essence of selling your time back to yourself lies in allocating your precious hours to income-generating activities, leveraging your skills and knowledge to increase your earnings. This approach can take various forms, tailored to your unique skill set and circumstances. For instance, if you're a teacher, you can expand your horizons by offering tutoring services outside of regular classroom hours. For software engineers, taking on freelance projects or side gigs can significantly boost your income. If you possess skills in areas like video editing, consider reaching out to content creators or businesses in need of your expertise. By embracing these opportunities, you're not only maximizing your income, but also taking charge of your financial destiny. It's a concept that Charlie Munger embraced.
It's so simple to spend less than you earn and invest shrewdly and avoid toxic people and toxic activities and try and keep learning all your life, etc., and do a lot of deferred gratification because you prefer life that way. And if you do all those things, you are almost certain to succeed. And if you don't, you're going to need a lot of luck. And you don't want to need a lot of luck. You want to go into a game where you're very likely to win without having any unusual luck.
Faced in his own life as a young lawyer, he recognized that his time was valuable, and in addition to his regular job, he dedicated early mornings and late nights to activities that enriched his financial future. Running YouTube channel is another prime example of selling your time back to myself. The beauty of this approach is that it empowers you to build wealth without drastically altering your lifestyle. Instead of sacrificing your quality of life to amass wealth, you enhance your income and financial prospects while enjoying the life you've created. Charlie Munger's wisdom emphasizes that achieving financial goals isn't just about managing expenses, but also proactively increasing your income. By embracing the principle of selling your time back to yourself, you're taking a significant step towards financial independence and ensuring a brighter financial future. Minimizing expenses and resisting lifestyle inflation.
The process for most people is the first $100,000. If you have a standing start at zero, getting together $100,000 is a long struggle for most people. And I would argue that the people who get there relatively quickly are helped if they're passionate about being rational, very eager and opportunistic.
Now, let's shift our focus to the other critical aspect of the wealth-building equation, minimizing expenses and resisting lifestyle inflation. This concept, inspired by Charlie Munger's wisdom, is paramount in securing your financial future. Lifestyle inflation is a subtle yet insidious trap that many fall into as their income increases. It's the tendency to elevate one's spending habits in proportion to one's earnings. However, Munger's financial philosophy, supported by his partner Warren Buffett, underscores that it's not the amount you earn, but the amount you save, that truly matters. To better understand the impact of minimizing expenses and resisting lifestyle inflation, let's revisit the stories of John and Steve. Both started with the same $65,000 salary and received 8% annual raises. However, John, inspired by Munger's wisdom, chose to limit his expense growth to just 2% per year. By doing so, he saved nearly $285,000 over 10 years. Steve, on the other hand, succumbed to lifestyle inflation and allowed his expenses to grow at the same 8% rate as his income. Consequently, he only managed to save $72,000 over the same period. This striking contrast demonstrates that controlling lifestyle inflation is the key to building wealth effectively. Resisting the allure of extravagant spending and adhering to prudent financial habits are paramount in your journey towards reaching your financial milestones. Munger's wisdom emphasizes that wealth isn't about how much you earn, but how much you keep. By prioritizing saving over spending, You'll not only secure your financial future, but also gain greater control over your life's direction and your path to financial independence. Charlie Munger's advice on reaching your first $100,000 is a life-changing principle. Compound interest, maximizing income, and minimizing expenses are key elements of this wealth-building journey. By selling your time back to yourself and resisting lifestyle inflation, you can accelerate your path to financial independence.
Add one more thought too. You need to know how people can manipulate other people, and you need to resist the temptation to do it yourself.
Oh yes, the toxic people who are trying to fool you or lie to you, who aren't reliable in meeting their commitments. A great lesson of life is get them the hell out of your life.
Yep.
And do it fast.
So, take this wisdom to heart and apply it to your life. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.